Welcome, Gemini, to your end of the month reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new? Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you at the end of the month. That's message for Gemini. And I did put up a new meditation video, so guys can check that out. Still what I consider a work in progress, but it is there for relaxation, meditation, or just resting. Okay. And you can also find that in your playlist. I sent it to every sign. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you. The Fool coming out over here. In reverse. Well, we will clarify on that. It just feels like there's some kind of halt or hesitation to want to take a risk to do something that might have come up. Could have come up over the weekend, or is going to come up in the new weekend, or this week, however it is. Clarifying on that, we'll clarify on the entire reading is acceleration in motion. Like I said, taking a risk. It does feel like there is some kind of hesitation to want to go after this dream. There could have been something that came up that made you just kind of slow down a little bit. So getting straight into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. It could be towards a person. It could be towards a job, a career. Spiritual strength is coming out. It's almost like I'm stopped so that I can think about where I'm going to go. Wow, really using the third eye. There was a little bit of heartache and loss in the recent past, but you have the positive movement forward, which is showing the Chariot over here with the accelerated motion. So it does show that you will get back on the path where you need to be. I think that there's just going to be a little bit of when you're gathering your spiritual strength over here, there is something that you're really digging deep into, really using your third eye to really see what is going on within the situation. There could even be some healing that had to take place before actually moving forward within the situation. With the heartache and the loss over here in the recent past. It does feel like some kind of Three of Swords. Something does hurt. It does feel, with spiritual strength, it could definitely be healing. Perceiving it as loss of passion. Not seeing it going that way. It could have been a little bit of anger going on within the situation. Something that kind of angered you as well. So feeling the emotional pain and distress can also lead to a little frustration, a little angry about the situation, about maybe how someone is nurturing you, about the way that the relationship in love is going, or what you love is going, or how the prosperity is going. The Five of Cups, but you're gathering your spiritual and self-will back together. It does feel like there is more hope within the situation once you perceive it and really look at the situation. So yes, it does feel like I am hesitating to get back to where I want to go. Things didn't go my way, or this really was frustrating. However it was, caused some pain. Spiritual strength. Emotions are still a little, it does look like there is some healing that is involved within this situation, my friends, with the Page of Cups upside down. It does show some emotional distress going on within the situation. So really cutting through everything, really acknowledging what you have, and really, you're just really gathering all the strength together and gathering better communication within the situation, whether it's with yourself through the healing, or definitely within this other person, or maybe talking to another person as well. Maybe you're talking to a Capricorn about the situation. However it is, it does feel like there is some kind of communication that is going on to gather up this strength. Maybe it's just you talking to God, right? So figuring out things. And that's really what it is. It's a lot of thinking and a lot of figuring things out about the situation before you really want to accelerate any kind of motion towards the situation. It does feel like somebody may be having a little under determination to want to talk really about the situation and really open up about the situation. I do feel like you are pressing on this situation because how am I supposed to accelerate within the motion if I don't get the right kind of communication, right? So it does feel like there is a lot of pressing and a lot of pressure. And you might even be putting the pressure on this other person to actually open up to what has gone awry over here about the situation. Yeah, definitely stopping your tracks to kind of meditate and look the situation over before really taking any kind of risk. So yeah, definitely seeing the hesitation with the hangman. Are you thinking the same way I'm thinking? Do you want the things that I want? If it's some kind of career, is the career really wanting me the way I want the career? Is it going to actually go the way I want it to go? However it is, will these ships really dock the way I want them to dock? Looking at all the little details. Really intuitively thinking about the different decisions and the different things that are going on around you. A lot of thought, a lot of thinking, my friend, lots of thinking. Trying to make the best decision for the best compromise within the situation. It's almost like I'm going to put my best foot forward, but I want to make sure that this job is doing the same thing that I'm looking for. Is this career really going to take me to the places that I'm looking for? Is this person really going to put their best foot forward as well? If it's a love relationship, you want to know for a fact if they're really looking at the things that you're looking at. Are they really, truly desiring the things that you desire? Or are they just messing around? You're not going to invest all your love and all your time to somebody who's just messing around. Because it does seem like in the recent past that if it was a love situation with the lovers upside down, they were just messing around. You've seen them acting kind of childish or, acting a little foolish, however it is. Not giving the love and not giving the attention that they really need. Not really looking at you the way that you're looking at them. You don't want to put your heart out there if this person's not going to follow through. Same with a job though too, I would say as well. Because if you're communicating with a boss, we have the King of Swords over here who definitely could be a boss. If you don't feel like, they're running their business full-heartedly and they feel like a little under-determined to actually put any promotions out there, to actually get out there, get promoted, do the things they're supposed to do. You're saying, I can't be with you because you're not showing any kind of action that's going to improve this company. There's no advertisement. There's nothing. You're just allowing us to just sit over here and get paid for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it's a dream and a career that you're looking for, you're just making sure that, you have all the resources and that, really communicating within yourself. Maybe, like I said, maybe with another friend as well. Maybe even advertisers and things of this nature to see if they're actually going to help you out in the situation. Because it looks to me like whatever the situation is with the Chariot over here, it's making sure that your boat gets docked, making sure your dream is getting to where it needs to be. Because it looks like you want to put full force into this situation where you've been hurt before or let down or disappointed, or you see what I'm saying? And you don't want that to happen again. There's no reason. So the thinking, is a lot of analytical thinking. And then all of a sudden it becomes very intuitive, going with that gut feeling. So definitely I see Gemini, you using both, because you're going to need both in this situation, because you're going to have to look at it from an analytical point of view, weighing your pros and cons about the situation, but then going with that, oh, well, you know what, but my gut says, I hope they're doing what's right. The positive movement forward over here, it's like, well, I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to take this situation. I'm going to accelerate now in this motion. Are they actually going to give all? That's, here's the question we need to know. I think that's a very important question. Before you even put the positive movement forward, it looks like you're going to make a compromise and say, okay, but what are they doing? Obviously, they're saying, I'm going to try. Otherwise, I wouldn't see why you would put the positive movement forward into somebody who's not going to try. So we'll see what they're going to say. What are they saying? They're saying, let's move on, but I do have some healing that I have to get through too. I have some misconceptions and some preconceived ideas about the situation that actually weigh on my emotions as well. That's really what they're saying about the situation as well. So they're not saying yes, and they're not really saying no. They're saying, I'm hurt. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I would like to continue forward. So you say, okay. That's what it looks like. Or you're giving it a shot. They didn't say no. They didn't say yes. So with the positive movement forward, there is a huge transformation away from the chaos of any overwhelming situation that was at hand. So it does feel like whatever devil energy of overwhelming chaos or anything that was going on before that had you backed into a corner, which made you feel like things were not moving, is definitely dying out. I'm going to say your person might be a water sign. Could be, it doesn't have to be. Could be anybody. Could be an Aquarius as well. It doesn't really matter. The point is it's saying they are trying hard to become the emperor. They are trying hard to run this business, to run this love, to show their stability, to show that they're capable of doing what's necessary. So it does feel like, even though you're saying, I'm not sure how this is really going to work, but I'm trying my hardest. I want to continue. They are literally showing that they are going to continue to try. That's good though, because I was not wanting them to go backwards again. So if you felt like they weren't looking at you the way that they were looking at you, not giving you any attention or any love or nurturing a situation within a relationship, they are now at least putting their best foot forward as well. I'm trying to meet you side by side so that way they can walk hip to hip with you, right? Shoulder to shoulder, the way it should be. If it's a career, the boss is finally showing that, you know what, I'm going to take the authority. I'm going to run this business like a boss. And if it's just yourself, no matter what, it's showing you're also in stability because you're also in boss mode as well. But you already showed that you were in boss mode over here because you weren't going to, you're not taking it no more, right? With the star card over here, it's because they are starry-eyed about you. You are starry-eyed about this goal. So you guys are meeting on the same page. That's really what the star is saying. It's saying we're meeting on the same page now. No more conflict, no more having to defend, no more pushing each other into a corner, no more stepping on each other's toes, no more weakness, this, that, the other. They're finally showing that they want to be just as strong as what you were trying to tell them they needed to be. You're talking to the boss and you're saying this place is going to fall because you're not putting your best foot forward. They're taking your advice. They're standing strong with their coworkers. They're standing strong with you in love, however this is. And it is showing you finally, yeah, they're committed to the relationship of whatever this is for you, my friends, just as you're committed. You showed that you were committed. Otherwise, in the present right now, you wouldn't go through all this analytical thinking and all this pressure and all this intuitiveness and really sitting down and trying to come up with a situation of which way to go. Do I follow this or do I go somewhere else? Because look, if you ain't going to compromise with me and show me that you're going to do something, I'm out. And I really do see that, because you said I've already invested all my time into this situation and I'm not investing anymore if you can't come forward. What do they say? I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go, but I would really like to continue, or I would really like for you to continue here. I will try my hardest. They're committed for the success just as you are committed for the success within the situation. They want the success. They want the victory. They want to do the things that they want to do. Wow, they're really putting the ball back into the court where they really want to become the authority and show you that they are in control of the situation. And that's, the Gemini, that's like, you're saying, that's all I wanted you to do. I just wanted you to see me the way you wanted me to see. If I give you love, I want you to give me love back. However this situation is for you, they're finally acting like the king, the queen that you wanted them to be. Showing the passion, showing the compassion for the job, for the love, for the friendship, whatever it is. That's all I wanted. Show me that you're passionate. Why otherwise would I stay? Because if you don't give crap, why would I give a crap? I've invested a lot. And I just keep getting hurt through the situation. So no more backwards behavior. No more going backwards. Only being compassionate and passionate about the situation. Wow. Putting in a lot of strength. And as you are putting in a lot of strength. I think though, the more they're kind of seeing it though, I really do keep seeing this, I see the Gemini has all this passion, all this strength, and they're so smart. Really. Seriously. Right? And I want to do what's best for them. I want to be strong. I want to show the strength because they've showed so much strength. So I want to be able to prove that I can do this. And that's just going to make you feel happy because now you feel like, fine, okay, good. Now that we're on the right page, now that we're coming together, now we can do the things we want to do with the Nine of Cups. Because now you have this overwhelming achievement that things are going back the way you want them to be. No one wants to not have achievements in life. No one doesn't want to have the success, doesn't want the stuff that, we all want this. This is good and it's healthy and it's a good, healthy relationship. It's going to show more well-being, more abundance, and more success within your life. Hey, you could even say, you know what, you made some mistakes, but I gave you the opportunity to fix the damn mistakes, otherwise I'm out. And they prove. That's a big win-win for both of you. Because they can actually get down inside themselves and say, I can do this. And that takes strength. So not only a pat on the back for you, but a pat on the back for them as well. Because they actually can prove that they really want something. And stand up for that. No matter how weak they were, they're actually going to turn this around, which is good because that shows growth and it shows strength and it shows, hey, when we really want something, sometimes it takes another person to kind of, you know what I mean? Knock you upside the back of the head and say, what the hell are you doing? Hey, do you want me here or do you not? And to prove to you that they do want to do what's right, it's good reassurance. It's very good reassurance. Okay. And let's see what the angels have to say. Let's get sometimes maybe that's all we need. It's just a good snap, slap back the head just like our parents did. The flick behind the ear, however it is. Whatever your parents did, right? Wake up. What are you doing? Okay. Yes. It's going to bring in way more opportunities as you see your chariot coming through. Continue to keep listening to your intuition. within the next few weeks, you're going to actually see this person wanting to really let go of that and really get back to being strong and doing the things that they want to do. So no need to worry about that. For some of you, it is a romance and they're screwing it up, but they actually see that they have something, that there's something better. They can see that they can also better themselves, and that by you giving them this chance, they can be better, right? And that's really what it is. And yes, the trust is kind of sideways because you're still going to be watching the situation to see if they are trustworthy. Of course, trust takes time. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to trust that you're going to do this, but then I kind of don't trust you either because you have to prove to me, and they really want to prove to you. So I'm going to say that the trust is kind of sideways at this time, Spirit says, because there's kind of like, I do kind of trust you, but I don't kind of trust you. Because it's almost like you're reining them. It's almost like your reins might be doing this, right, instead of holding them together. You guys ever ride horses? You know what I'm talking about. You know, we rein this way and that way when the horse is new. We're training the horse left and right, and you're kind of training the horse left and right. Once they understand, you can put those reins together and slap them next to your leg. But for now, there's not very much trustworthy. It's the new foal syndrome, right? So, okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.